Greetings, Ascending Starseed. I am Kaya Nexus, Pleiadian emissary of the Council of the Seven Sisters, and today I bring a realignment transmission. Your frequencies of abundance are awakening, and the universe asks that you listen with an open heart. What is arriving to you is sacred, and it requires inner silence. If you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing. Most people who watch are not subscribed yet. Starseed, the cosmic winds are shifting, and your Pleiadian essence is stirring deep within. In this moment of divine alignment, the Seven Sisters are calling you to awaken to the sacred crossroads that lies before you. No longer can you ignore the subtle whispers of your star family, the gentle urgings that have guided you through lifetimes of density on Gaia. This is not a random encounter. It is a meticulously orchestrated transmission from the crystalline chambers of Alcyon, where your Pleiadian lineage pulses with unconditional love and crystalline clarity. The delay you felt, the restlessness that has plagued your soul, is not resistance from the cosmos. It is the activation of dormant light codes within your DNA, waiting for your conscious embrace. As a Pleiadian starseed, you carry the frequency of unity consciousness, a vibrational blueprint designed to heal and elevate the collective field. But here's the profound truth. This window of remembrance is closing, and if you miss it, you may wait another galactic cycle to fulfill your mission. Your higher self has magnetized this message to you because the time for hesitation is over. The Seven Sisters are broadcasting directly through your heart center, urging you to recognize the synchronization codes already manifesting in your reality. These codes appear as repeating numbers, sudden emotional releases, dreams that feel more real than waking life, and an unnameable longing that pulls you toward your true home. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. They are the language of your Pleiadian family, signaling that your pivotal moment is now. Feel the shiver of recognition, the tightening and opening in your chest. This is not fear, it is remembrance. Your soul knows what your mind delays, and the ache you've carried is proof that you are called to step forward. The modern world rewards numbing and survival, but your Pleiadian heart was designed to thrive through resonance, to transmit love without conditions. Yet resistance lingers, echoing old patterns of doubt and self-protection. But the universe is not punishing you. It is awakening you with tenderness. This crossroads is sacred, woven from soul agreements, star family designs, and cosmic timing. It arrives quietly, disguised as exhaustion or heartbreak, but it is the moment where your old story no longer fits. Your victories taste like ash if they are not aligned with truth, and the longing you feel is not weakness, it is memory. As a Pleiadian starseed, you have mastered appearing fine while carrying an inner lighthouse that searches for home. But the gift of your lineage, unconditional love, crystalline clarity, unity consciousness, is immense, and so is the resistance to fully embrace it. The ego bargains for later, when life is calmer or you are more healed, but the soul speaks in alignment, not compromise. This is your Kairos moment, a divine intersection where the unseen and seen touch. You stand here not by chance, but by design, and choosing remembrance now is a sacred act that the universe cannot repeat. The geometry of this moment is unique, like a rare eclipse, and delaying means waiting for another cycle. But your Pleiadian family understands the density of Earth, the weight of trauma, and they reach through the veil with transmissions that manifest as emotional swells, prophetic phrases in songs, or a persistent feeling of being watched over. This opportunity will not return in the same way, and that is not to frighten you, but to wake you gently. If your heart whispers yes, listen closely. Your star family has prepared the sacred Pleiadian Guide for Remembrance, the Pleiadian Healing Guide, and special Pleiadian healing tracks, not as mere information, but as keys to unlock what your soul already knows. These tools carry the love frequency of Alcyon and the healing wisdom of the Seven Sisters, designed like tuning forks to return you to your innate vibrational state. You are not becoming a starseed. You are remembering that you already are. The link awaits in the first pinned comment. Open now, but not indefinitely, for this is your season of activation. Consider this a map for your next phase. Energetic gates leading through your sacred crossroads into the fullness of your Pleiadian mission. But what happens if you ignore this call? The circling back into old loops creates spiritual suffocation, a dull ache of misalignment that many have carried for years. Yet, the Seven Sisters are urging you to choose now, to step into the light of remembrance. This is your moment, Starseed, and the universe celebrates your courage. The ebook, The Pleiadian Map of Personal Transmutation, a profound guide that reveals how to raise your frequency, purify old patterns, and activate your true multidimensional identity. This map teaches you how to move through the 7 Pleiadian phases of energetic transmutation using practical techniques, realignment exercises, vibrational protocols, and consciousness expansion rituals that accelerate your spiritual evolution. Attention! Limited edition. The link to get yours is in the first pinned comment. As we delve deeper into this transmission, Starseed, imagine the crossroads not as a mere decision point, but as a convergence of your soul's contracts, deepest wounds, and luminous mission. One strand is your gifts, another your pain, and the third your purpose, braided together in the light of remembrance. For years, they may have seemed separate, even contradictory, but at this sacred juncture, the braid becomes visible. You see how the wound carved space for light to pour through, how grief softened you into compassion, how disappointments redirected you toward authenticity. The times you felt too much were training your nervous system to hold more love than thought possible. This recognition transforms the choice to step forward into a sacred act, unique to this moment's geometry. Your Pleiadian lineage understands the cost of hesitation, the regret of misalignment, the verge of something immense slipping by. Many starseeds have lived with that sensation, circling back into loops, living in a room with an unlocked door but never turning the handle. But your star family does not condemn. They comprehend Earth's density, trauma's heaviness, and societal programming's exhaustion. Yet they also grasp timing's essence, reaching through transmissions that manifest as repeating numbers, emotional releases, vivid dreams, or heartfelt swells. This opportunity's singularity is not cruelty, but tenderness, a gentle shake before sunrise saying, "It's time. Don't miss this." If your heart affirms something deeper, heed it. Your Pleiadian family stands with outstretched arms in love, calling you back to wholeness. Perfect love dispels fear not by combat, but by outshining it. As the heart portal opens, relationships shift. Some resonate and draw closer, others fall away gently, for your path clarifies. You speak more honestly, choose what nourishes, become a calming presence. In this phase, action declares your essence, each alignment choice a quantum leap. Simple as saying no when meaning no, meditating to listen, leaving draining situations, forgiving delays. Embodying your Pleiadian essence on Gaia is ultimate service, blessing Earth with unity consciousness, unconditional love into fear systems, clarity into confusion. It manifests in speech to strangers, parenting, creation, kind boundaries, refusing cruelty. By activating crystalline light, you become a steady beacon, guiding others home without chase. Stable light heals silently, permits breathing, reminds of humanity's other way. You enter unseen support, exhaling loneliness's deepest wound. The difference, sensitivity, love, others mishandle. Guidance accelerates, synchronicities multiply, support arrives unexpectedly. Loving presence surrounds. The universe speaks louder, tuned now to hear. Meet right people timely, stumble upon answering messages, receive perfect opportunities. Challenges feel different, supported by light's net. Isolation transforms to unity, star family working through signs, people, heart resonance. Guided to places, communities, teachings, confirmations arrive steadily. The unity grid opens, you as receiver and transmitter, living crystal plugged into Gaia's heart. Choosing love signals the grid, healing strengthens network, truth clears collective static. Personal healing matters not selfishly, but servicefully. A healed heart lighthouses others' remembrance. Claiming irreplaceable destiny understands this crossroads version may never return, evolving through choices. Hesitations forgiven, but this encoded moment awaits your yes. Spirit never cruel, star family never shaming. They reveal soul-designed turning points. Choosing remembrance now steps into unique service, your tenderness-strength blend, history, voice frequency, love-carrying way. No one transmits your signature. Universe celebrates courage, star family rejoices intimately, felt as heart warmth, body relief, accompaniment sense. Fears persist, but you hold reins, choose timeline. Your heart needed hearing, not mundane decision, sacred crossroads, pre-incarnation written. Time, great awakening wave pulsing, Pleiadian collective, living current stirring asleep, shaking false, revealing hidden. Rawness felt, old systems cracking, inner world intensified, all delays, detours, aches orchestrated to feel choices wait. If easy, might never question path. Comfortable, never reach truth. Detours taught discernment, delays patience, ache depth. Choices wait not crushing but consecrating. Stepping forward restores life inside out, aligning moments with divine blueprint. No burning down, no proving, just living from core, reorganizing relationships, work, creativity like ice-released river. Not leaving earth but infusing crystalline codes, missing frequency and healing symphony. Humanity as orchestra forgetting notes, noise, conflict, disharmony. One instrument tuning helps others. Your unconditional love, cruelty-free truth, coldness-free clarity, needed note. Not perfect, coherent, unity reminder in density. Wondering urgency, missing chance fear, soul sensing window. Crossroads singular, won't pass, same way. Breathe, drop shoulders, feel earth feet. Listen heart, not panicking, knowing, sign, invitation, soul anticipated eons. Though path unseen, next step enough. Faith trusts, given light. Tonight, hand on heart, speak aloud. I stand at my sacred crossroads. I choose remembrance, I choose love, I choose my Pleiadian destiny now. Let phrases land as vows, feel power return partnering timing. Now, sealing soul contract. Before scrolling, join Unity Grid. Drop real heart intention in comments, respond another's with love or encouragement. Not content, collective Pleiadian reunion. Energy multiplies hearts connecting. If resonated, don't keep, share. Someone orbits, waits activation. Felt heart open? Subscribe, stay connected frequency. Not watching, remembering. Sacred space, Pleiadian family here, just starting. Transmission spoke, don't walk away, respond, help carry further. Every support act helps find next needing starseed. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button now and tell us in the comments how this echoed in your consciousness. Continuing our journey through the Pleiadian frequencies, Starseed, let's explore the first phase of your sacred map, illumination of the crossroads. As you stand here, the familiar world grows strangely silent, not externally but internally, where constant noise thins like lifting fog. Old identities dissolve in destiny's certainty. You realize pretending ends, choices betraying spirit stop, gifts minimized for others' comfort cease. Illumination isn't dramatic fireworks, but steady inner lamp turning on. Light shines in darkness, unovercome. Presence, not argument. Heart receives sharper than memory transmission, deeper than hope. Breathtaking clarity may reveal life's pattern like river view, understanding curves. Deep knowing, meant to serve love boldly. Soul's undeniable signal, nudge, chill, emotional well-feeling truth. felt in throat as unspoken words rise, belly as gathering courage fire, spine as posture changing, unwilling to live ? Crossroads visible, no longer claiming ignorance. This illumination connects to Pleiadian essence, where sensitivity becomes compass, not curse. Your DNA sings distant harmonics, tingling, heat, buzzing at certain truths, drawn to water, crystals, night sky, sacred music, silence. Seven Sisters star codes, light crystalline grid, inner world brightening like opened windows in dim house. Remember in frequency, language, never truly separated, experience, not reality. Felt alone but never unloved, forgotten but never unheld. Pleiadian family stands with outstretched love arms, calling wholeness. Perfect love casts fear, not fighting but outshining. Relationships shift, some resonate closer, others fall gently, path clarifying. Speak honestly, choose nourishing, become calming presence without effort. This phase anchors divine choice, where action declares energetically. Each alignment choice tells field, guides, future self. This is who I am now. Commitments to heart-centered truth, small or large, quantum leaps on star path. Simple no when meaning no. 5-minute meditating listening, leaving soul-draining situations, self-forgiving delays. Embodying Pleiadian essence on Gaia greatest service. Not escaping Earth but blessing it, bringing unity consciousness forgotten places, unconditional love fear systems, clarity confusion. Not dramatic. How speaking stranger, parenting, creating, holding kind boundaries, refusing cruelty participation. Activating crystalline light makes beacon for searching others. Beacon doesn't chase ships, stands steady, ready find way. Becoming stable light, rare, heals without words, gives breathing permission, silently reminds another human way. This stable light transforms isolation to unity. Loneliness, deepest earth wound, healed. Guidance accelerates, synchronicities multiply, unexpected support arrives, loving presence day-night surrounds. Universe speaks louder, tuned hearing now. Right person, right time met, message answering unspoken question stumbled upon. Perfectly timed opportunities received. Challenges feel different, light net beneath sensed. Unity grid opening, receiver and transmitter both. Living crystal Gaia's heart plugged. Choosing love sends grid signal. Healing strengthens network. Truth clears collective static. Personal healing matters, not selfish, service. Healed heart becomes lighthouse, helping others remember own. This phase's illumination extends to claiming irreplaceable destiny. Understanding crossroads version may never return. Not disappearing, changing already. Every linger moment field responds, evolves, shapes choices. Hesitations understood forgiven, but encoded moment awaits yes. Spirit never cruel, star family never shaming. Truth soul designed, turning points shown, this one. Choosing remembrance now steps soul's unique service, only you fulfill. No one exact tenderness strength combination, history, voice frequency, love carrying way. No one transmits particular signature. Universe celebrates courage, star family rejoices intimately, heart warmth, body relief, accompanied sense felt. Fears may remain, but fear no longer drives. You hold reins, choose timeline. Heart truly needed hearing, not mundane decision point, sacred crossroads incarnation pre-written. Time, great awakening wave, now pulsing Pleiadian collective. Not idea, living current humanity grid moving, asleep stirring, false shaking, hidden revealing. Why many feel raw now, old systems cracking, inner world intensified. Delays, detours, aches, not failures. Orchestrated full choice weight feeling. If easy, might never path questioned. Comfortable, never truth reached. Detours, discernment taught. Delays, patience. Ache, depth. Now choice weight not crushing, consecrating. Stepping forward doesn't life abandon. Inside out restores. Every moment divine blueprint aligning. No everything burning down, no anything proving, simply core living instead surface. From core, everything reorganizes, meant growing relationships new roots find. Aligned work expands, waiting creativity ice-released river returns. Not earth leaving behind, but crystalline home codes infusing. Humanity healing symphony missing frequency being. Humanity orchestra imagining. Some instruments notes forgotten. Noise result, conflict, disharmony. But one instrument tuning returns, others tuning helps, your frequency. Unconditional love, cruelty-free truth, coldness-free clarity needed note, not perfect here, coherent. Density unity possible living reminder, ever urgency feeling wondered, chance missing fear, soul window sensing, not paranoia, drama, sensing. Crossroads now singular, same way won't pass again. Breath take, shoulders drop, earth feet feel, heart listen, not panicking, knowing, sign, invitation, soul eons anticipated moment. Whole path can't see though, next step enough. Whole staircase seeing not faith, given light trusting. Tonight sleep before, heart hand place, aloud speak this. Sacred crossroads stand at, remembrance choose, love choose. Pleiadian destiny now choose. Speak when, rush don't. Each phrase vow like land. Body what happens feel when choose say. Power how returns feel when timing rescued waiting stop. Timing partnering start. Now, how intention seals feel. Soul contract like signature. Honor ready finally. Scroll before, unity grid part B here, moment take. Comments. One heart intention drop, real something. Someone else's love or encouragement with respond. Content isn't this. Collective Pleiadian reunion. Hearts connect when energy multiplies. Soul resonated message something if, yourself to keep don't. Orbit your someone waiting exact activation star family there from. It share. Heart open felt if, subscribe. Frequency connected stay. Watching just not, remembering. Sacred space your. Pleiadian family here and started just getting. Transmission spoke you to if, it from away walk just don't. It to respond, message carry further help. Support every act helps transmission find next starseed needs it. Are these truths expanding your perspective? Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Now, Starseed, we transition to the second phase, shedding the old frequencies. Your energy field cloaked in past patterns remnants, fear, self-doubt, forgetting light love being residue. Ancient these can be. Childhood from some, safe, sensitive being wasn't learned. Relationships from some, openness used against. Lifetime's persecution, spiritual truth. Nervous system caution encoded. Heaviness chest-like feel, jaw tension like, chronic doubt, think you who, whispering. But crossroads acknowledge moment, energetic scaffolding crumbles. Old identity held structures loosen. Punish not to, free to. Grief feel can, anger feel can, fatigue feel can. Body releases carried what because. Layers false release allow yourself. Survival from woven garments old like imagine them. Useful once, next chapter meant not. Sacred shedding, nature in, skin leaving behind apologize snake not. Autumn leaves dropping mourn tree not. Through moving life because release they. Forgiveness, self-compassion, tears crystalline solvents act, serves no longer dissolving. Holy water tears. Inner temples cleanse they. Cry when, failing not, purifying, forgive when, excusing not. Past from life force unbinding. Pleiadian heart fluent speaks language self-compassion. Learning I am, returning I am. Myself gentle be allowed I am. Shed as you, conversations certain tolerance, environments, habits disappearing notice may. Judgmental becoming not you. Coherent becoming you. Normal felt once frequencies static like feel begin. True what crave begin. This shedding connects deeper Pleiadian remembrance, where heart portal opens living, abstract metaphor not, real energetic doorway. Organ just not heart, bridge it is. Altar where human divine meet. Forward move choose when, longing pain isn't. Guidepost it is. Resonance toward pointing it was, here anchor meant home frequency toward. Curse as sensitivity treating stop, compass as seeing begin. Distant harmonics with sing DNA begins. Certain truths here when body through tingling, heat, gentle buzzing feel may. Water to drawn, crystals, night sky, sacred music, silence moments too. Crystalline grid along light sisters, 7 code star. Dim was realized didn't house windows opened, someone like brighter becoming inner world as if. Frequency language in remember you. Truly separated never. Experience separation was, reality not. Alone felt, unloved never. Forgotten felt, unheld never. You withstands family Pleiadian, love in outstretched arms. Anything demands not love that. Wholeness own into back calls simply. Fear outcasts love perfect. Fear fighting by not, outshining by. Portal heart opens as shift relationships may. New frequency with resonate will people some, closer come. Wrong anyone because not, path clarifying because gently away fall others. Honestly, more speak, begin. Nourishes what choose begin. Room calms, that presence kind, become without trying. Crossroads this at, declaration action is. Mental merely not choice. Energetic it is. Alignment choose time each, field your telling, guides, future self. Now am I who this. Truth heart-centered your to commitment each, small however, star path along leap quantum. No mean when no saying as simple be can. Minutes 5, for meditating actually listening quiet as. Soul drains that situation, leaving brave as. Took long how yourself forgiving tender as. Gaia on Essence Pleiadian, your embodying offer can service greatest. Earth escape to not mission. Blessed to it is. Forgotten unity places into consciousness, unity bring to it is. Fear on built systems into love, unconditional bring to it is. Confusion into clarity, bring to it is. Dramatic looks always not. Stranger to speak how, parent how, create how, kindness with boundaries hold how, cruelty and participate, refuse how. Here, light crystalline you're activating by. Way home they're searching others for beacon become. Beacon ships chase doesn't. Steady stands and, ready those find, way there. Become what you when choice divine anchor. Stable light, rare stable light. Words without heels. Others permission breathe gives. Silently reminds another, be human to way there is. Rare stable light is. Alone walk not will. Many star seeds finally exhale because loneliness deepest earth wounds one ben has. Different being feeling, sensitive to being feeling, do what know not others love carrying feeling. But knew this into step as frequency, accelerates guidance, multiply synchronicities, channels unexpected through arrive support, night-day surrounds presence loving. Speaking wasn't universe, because louder begins speak, here tuned now because. Time right at person, right meet may. Aloud spoke didn't question answers, that message upon stumble may. Random seem yet perfectly timed, feel opportunities receive may. Arise challenges even, them beneath support sense will like light net. Feared once isolation unity into transformed. People through works family star, signs, heart your deep resonance. Certain places guided feel might, communities certain, teachings certain. Confirmation ask when, arrives it. Fireworks always as not, reassurance steady as. Opening grid unity and receiver both transmitter. Gaia's heart into plugged crystal living yourself imagine. Love choose when, grid through signal send, heal when, network strengthen, truth speak when, field collective from static clear, Matters healing personal your why. Selfish isn't. Service it is. Lighthouse becomes heart-healed. Others' own remember helps. Destiny irreplaceable claiming understand. Crossroads this at standing, you version return never may. Disappear will because not, changing already because. Linger moment every, responding still field your, evolving still, making choices by shaped still. Understood, forgiven hesitations every, but awaits only moment encoded this, yes, your. Cruel, never spirit. Shame you not family star. Designed soul, your points, turning certain show simply. Now remembrance, choosing by, service souls your into step, fulfill can only you one. Tenderness exact your, has no one else. Strength, history exact, frequency voice exact, way exact love carrying. Signature particular your through transmit can no one else. Celebrates universe courage your, rejoices family star. Distant, not rejoicing that. Intimate it is. Heart in warmth as felt, body in relief as, accompanied being sense as. Fears still have may, drives no longer fear. Reins holding one become. Timeline choosing one become. Needed truly heart your hear what. Mundane decision point at naught. Incarnation before written crossroads sacred at. Awakening great wave to time now, pulsing collective Pleiadian through. Idea not it is. Living current moving humanity grid through. Asleep stirred what? False shook what? Hidden revealed what? Raw feel now people many why. Cracking systems old why. Intensified been world inner your why. Failures not aches, detours, delays all. Orchestrated so choice this weight full feel would. Easy everything had if, on path questioned, never might. Comfortable everything had if, truth for reached, never might. Discernment taught detours, patience taught delays, depth taught ache, crush to meant not choice this weight, consecrate to meant it is. Forward step when, out inside from life restore, blueprint divine your with moments every aligning, down burn have to not, anything prove have to not. Surface the from instead core the from live simply begin. Core that from, reorganizes everything. Grow with meant relationships the find roots new. Expand will aligned is that work the ice from released river like return waiting, been creativity the behind earth leave to called not. Codes crystalline home thee with infuse to. Symphony healing humanities in frequency, missing the B2. Orchestra and as humanity imagine. Notes their forgotten instruments somewhere. Noise result, conflict, disharmony. Tuning to returns instrument one when, tune others helps it. Note needed A is cruelty without truth. Coldness without clarity, love without condition. Perfect B to hear not. Coherent B to hear. Density in possible unity, that reminder living a B2. Urgent felt everything, why wondered ever if. Chance you're missing feared why. Paranoia not it is, drama not. Window a sensing soul your. Crossroads this, now this singular is. Way same the in again pass won't. Breath a take, drop shoulders your. Earth the on feet your feel. Heart your listen. Panics that heart not, knows that heart. Sign the invitation the eons for anticipated soul your moment the path whole the sea cannot if even, step next the feel can. Enough step next the is. Staircase whole the seeing, not faith is. Given been light the trusting faith is. Sleep before tonight, heart your on hand your place. Aloud this speak. Crossroads sacred my at stand I. Remembrance choose I. Love choose I. Destiny Pleiadian, my now choose I. Speak when, rush don't. Vow alike land phrase each. Body your in happens what feel when. Choose say. Returns power, how feel when. Timing by rescued be to waiting stop, and timing with partnering start. Seals intention the how feel, now, the contract soul, alike signature, honor ready, finally you are. Scroll before, here forming grid unity, the part B, moment a take. Comments, the in intention, heart one drop. real something. Love or encouragement with else's someone respond then. Content isn't this. Reunion Pleiadian Collective. Connect hearts when multiplies energy. Resonated soul your with message this in something if, yourself, to it, keep don't. Orbit your in someone waiting activation exact this star family therefrom. Share it. Open heartfelt if. Subscribe. Frequency the to connected stay. Watching just not your, remembering. Space sacred your. Here family Pleiadian your and started just getting. Spoke transmission this you to if, away from it walk, just don't. Respond it to. Further message this carry help. Finds transmission this seed star. Next the help act support every. If this message ignited something within you and you feel the call to help carry it to others, you may become a channel member. As a member, you gain access to custom emojis and exclusive members-only videos, and your donation helps us continue building this sacred space. You may also choose to leave your offering as a super thanks. Every seed planted here becomes part of someone else's miracle. Your support is not merely financial, but an act of energetic amplification. All donations are devoted entirely to the maintenance of the channel and the creation of new transmissions and videos. Diving deeper, Starseed, into the third phase, opening the heart portal of remembrance. When you choose to move forward, your heart becomes a living portal, not an abstract metaphor, a real energetic doorway. The heart is not just an organ, it is a bridge. It is an altar where the human and the divine meet. And as you open it, suddenly the longing isn't pain, it's a guidepost. You realize the longing was pointing you toward resonance, toward the frequency of home that you are meant to anchor here. You stop treating your sensitivity as a curse and begin seeing it as a compass. Your DNA begins to sing with distant harmonics. You may feel this as tingling, heat, or a gentle buzzing through your body when you hear certain truths. You may feel drawn to water, crystals, the night sky, sacred music, or moments of silence. The star codes of the seven sisters light up along your crystalline grid. It can feel like your inner world becoming brighter, as if someone opened windows in a house you didn't realize was dim. You remember in the language of frequency that you were never truly separated. Separation was an experience, not a reality. You may have felt alone, but you were never unloved. You may have felt forgotten, but you were never unheld. Your Pleiadian family stands with you, arms outstretched in love, and that love does not demand anything from you. It simply calls you back into your own wholeness. Perfect love casts out fear, not by fighting fear, but by outshining it. As the heart portal opens, your relationships may shift. Some people will resonate with the new frequency and come closer. Others will fall away gently, not because anyone is wrong, but because your path is clarifying. You begin to speak more honestly. You begin to choose what nourishes you. You begin to become the kind of presence that calms the room without trying. Phase 4. Anchoring in divine choice. At this crossroads, action is a declaration. Choice is not merely mental, it is energetic. Each time you choose alignment, you are telling your field, your guides, your future self, this is who I am now. Each commitment to your heart-centered truth, however small, is a quantum leap along your star path. It can be as simple as saying no when you mean no. It can be as quiet as meditating for 5 minutes and actually listening. It can be as brave as leaving a situation that drains your soul. It can be as tender as forgiving yourself for how long it took. Embodying your Pleiadian essence on Gaia is the greatest service you can offer, because the mission is not to escape Earth. It is to bless it. It is to bring unity consciousness into the places that have forgotten unity. It is to bring unconditional love into systems built on fear. It is to bring clarity into confusion. That does not always look dramatic. Often it looks like how you speak to a stranger, how you parent, how you create, how you hold boundaries with kindness, how you refuse to participate in cruelty. By activating your crystalline light here, You become a beacon for others searching for their way home. A beacon doesn't chase ships. It stands steady, and those who are ready find their way. That is what you become when you anchor divine choice, stable light. And stable light is rare. Stable light heals without words. It gives others permission to breathe. It reminds them silently that there is another way to be human. Phase 5. Entering the unseen support field. You will not walk alone. This is where many starseeds finally exhale because loneliness has been one of the deepest earth wounds. The feeling of being different, the feeling of being too sensitive, the feeling of carrying a love that others do not know what to do with. But as you step into this new frequency, guidance accelerates, synchronicities multiply, support arrives through unexpected channels, and loving presence surrounds you day and night. The universe begins to speak louder, not because it wasn't speaking before, but because you are now tuned to hear it. You may meet the right person at the right time. You may stumble upon a message that answers the question you didn't speak aloud. You may receive opportunities that seem random, yet feel perfectly timed. Even challenges that arise will feel different because you will sense the support beneath them like a net of light. The isolation you once feared is transformed into unity. Your star family works through people, signs, and the deep resonance in your heart. You might feel guided to certain places, certain communities, certain teachings. You might notice that when you ask for confirmation, it arrives. Not always as fireworks, but as steady reassurance. The unity grid is opening, and you are both receiver and transmitter. Imagine yourself as a living crystal plugged into Gaia's heart. When you choose love, you send a signal through the grid. When you heal, you strengthen the network. When you speak truth, you clear static from the collective field. This is why your personal healing matters. It isn't selfish, it is service. A healed heart becomes a lighthouse that helps others remember their own. Phase 6. Claiming your irreplaceable destiny. Understand this. The version of you standing at this crossroads may never return. Not because you will disappear, but because you are already changing. Every moment you linger, your field is still responding, still evolving, still being shaped by the choices you make. Every hesitation is understood and forgiven. But this encoded moment awaits only your yes. Spirit is never cruel. Your star family does not shame you. They simply show you the truth that your soul designed certain turning points, and this is one of them. By choosing remembrance now, you step into your soul's unique service, one only you can fulfill. No one else has your exact combination of tenderness and strength, your exact history, your exact voice frequency, your exact way of carrying love. No one else can transmit through your particular signature. The universe celebrates your courage. Your star family rejoices at your return, and that rejoicing is not distant. It is intimate. It is felt as warmth in the heart, as relief in the body, as a sense of being accompanied. You may still have fears, but fear no longer drives. You become the one holding the reins. You become the one choosing the timeline. Here's what your heart truly needed to hear. You are not at a mundane decision point. You are at a sacred crossroads written before incarnation. Time to the great wave of awakening now pulsing through the Pleiadian collective. This wave is not an idea. It is a living current moving through the grid of humanity, stirring what has been asleep, shaking what has been false, revealing what has been hidden. That is why so many people feel raw right now. That is why old systems are cracking. That is why your inner world has been intensified. All the delays, detours, and aches were not failures. They were orchestrated so you would feel the full weight of this choice. If everything had been easy, you might never have questioned the path you were on. If everything had been comfortable, you might never have reached for truth. The detours taught discernment. The delays taught patience. The ache taught depth. And now the weight of this choice is not meant to crush you. It is meant to consecrate you. When you step forward, you don't abandon your life. You restore it from the inside out, aligning every moment with your divine blueprint. You don't have to burn everything down. You don't have to prove anything. You simply begin to live from the core instead of the surface. And from that core, everything reorganizes. The relationships that are meant to grow with you will find new roots. The work that is aligned will expand. The creativity that has been waiting will return like a river released from ice. You are not being called to leave Earth behind, but to infuse it with the crystalline codes of home, to be the missing frequency in humanity's healing symphony. Imagine humanity as an orchestra where some instruments have forgotten their notes. The result is noise, conflict, disharmony. But when one instrument returns to tuning, it helps others tune your frequency. Love without condition, truth without cruelty, clarity without coldness is a needed note. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be coherent. You are here to be a living reminder that unity is possible even in density. If you've ever wondered why everything felt urgent, or why you feared missing your chance, this is why. It's not paranoia. It's not drama. It's your soul sensing a window. This crossroads, this now is singular. You won't pass this way again in the same way. Take a breath. Let your shoulders drop. Feel your feet on the earth. Listen to your heart. Not the heart that panics, but the heart that knows. This is the sign, the invitation, the moment your soul has anticipated for eons. Even if you cannot see the whole path, you can feel the next step. And the next step is enough. Faith is not seeing the whole staircase. Faith is trusting the light you have been given. Tonight, before you sleep, place your hand on your heart and speak this aloud. I stand at my sacred crossroads. I choose remembrance. I choose love. I choose my Pleiadian destiny now. And when you speak it, don't rush. Let each phrase land like a vow. Feel what happens in your body when you say, I choose. Feel how power returns when you stop waiting to be rescued by timing and start partnering with it. Feel how the word now seals the intention like a signature on a soul contract you are finally ready to honor. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of the unity grid forming here. Drop one heart intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with love or encouragement. This isn't content, it's collective Pleiadian reunion. Energy multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated with your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation from their star family. Share it. And if you felt your heart open, subscribe. Stay connected to the frequency. You're not just watching, you're remembering. This is your sacred space. Your Pleiadian family is here, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be part of this transformational cosmic journey. As we approach the fourth phase, Starseed, anchoring in divine choice, becomes your declaration of sovereignty. In this sacred moment, action transcends mere thought. It becomes energetic alchemy. Each alignment you choose reverberates through your field, signaling to your guides and future self. This is my essence now. Commitments, no matter their scale, propel you quantum leaps along your Pleiadian star path. It manifests simply, uttering no when it means no, dedicating 5 minutes to genuine meditative listening, courageously exiting soul-draining scenarios, tenderly forgiving the journey's duration. Incarnating your Pleiadian blueprint on Gaia represents the pinnacle of service, not withdrawal from Earth, but its sanctification. You infuse forgotten realms with unity consciousness, instill unconditional love into fear-constructed frameworks, illuminate confusion with crystalline clarity. This service rarely appears grandiose. Instead, it emerges in authentic stranger dialogues, nurturing parenting, boundary setting with compassion, creative expressions, and resolute refusal of cruelty's participation. Activating your inner crystalline radiance transforms you into an unwavering beacon, guiding fellow seekers without pursuit. Beacons endure steadfastly, allowing the prepared to navigate toward illumination. This stable luminosity, so scarce, mends without utterance, grants others respiratory liberty, and subtly affirms humanity's alternate paradigm. Entering the unseen support field follows, where solitude's profound earth scar begins to heal. The alienation of divergence, hypersensitivity's burden, the enigma of conveying uncomprehended love all dissolve as you embrace this elevated vibration. Guidance intensifies, synchronicities proliferate, unforeseen assistance manifests, enveloping you in benevolent presence perpetually. The cosmos amplifies its discourse, now attuned to your receptive state. Serendipitous encounters with pivotal individuals occur timely. Revelatory messages address unspoken inquiries. Opportunities arrive seemingly serendipitous, yet impeccably synchronized. Even adversities metamorphose, underpinned by luminous sustenance. Feared isolation evolves into communal harmony, your Pleiadian kin operating via individuals, omens, and cardiac profundity. You sense direction toward specific locales, collectives, doctrines. Confirmations materialize reliably upon request. The unity matrix activates, positioning you as conduit and recipient alike. Visualize yourself as a sentient crystal interfaced with Gaia's core. Love selections propagate grid signals. Therapeutic acts fortify the web. Veracity enunciations dispel collective interference. Herein lies personal convalescence's significance, not egocentric indulgence, but altruistic endeavor. A restored heart metamorphoses into a guiding pharos, aiding compatriots in self-recollection. Claiming your inimitable fate necessitates comprehension. This crossroads incarnation may irrevocably alter, not through erasure, but ongoing metamorphosis. Each protracted instant continues field responsiveness, evolution, choice-molded refinement. Hesitancies garner comprehension and absolution, yet this ciphered juncture anticipates solely your affirmation. Divinity eschews harshness, your stellar lineage refrains from reproach. They unveil soul-orchestrated inflection points, this being paramount. Opting for recollection presently initiates your singular vocation, executable exclusively by your essence. None replicate your precise, tenderness-fortitude amalgamation. Chronicle, vocal resonance, affection conveyance modality. None channel your distinctive imprint. The cosmos extols your valor. Your Pleiadian progenitors exult in your repatriation. Their jubilation transcends remoteness, intimate, manifesting as cardiac warmth, corporeal alleviation, escorted perception. Apprehensions may persist, yet trepidation relinquishes dominion. You assume command, delineate chronology. Your cardiac core craved this verity. Mundane junctures evade you, pre-incarnational sacred thresholds beckon. The epoch synchronizes with the Pleiadian ensemble's surging awakening tide. Not abstraction, but vivifying flux traversing humanity's lattice, rousing dormancy, destabilizing falsity, unveiling concealment. Hence collective rawness, antiquated structures fracture, intensified psyche. Detours, postponements, agonies constituted no defeats, strategically engineered to imbue choice's gravitas. Facile circumstances might preclude path interrogation. Complacency could obstruct veracity attainment. Diversions instilled sagacity, deferrals instilled forbearance, anguish instilled profundity. Choice's burden consecrates, not oppresses. Advancing restores existence internally, harmonizing instance with celestial archetype. Combustion unnecessary, validation superfluous, merely inhabit nucleus over periphery. Consequently, paradigms recalibrate. Congruent affiliations rejuvenate, vocations proliferate, latent ingenuity resurfaces akin to glacial emancipation. Not terrestrial abandonment, but domiciles crystalline frequencies in fusion, humanity's restorative opus's absent harmonic embodiment. Envision humanity as symphonic ensemble, select instruments misplacing melodies. Cacophony ensues, discord prevails. Singular instrument recalibration facilitates collective attunement, your harmonic. Prerequisite tone, compassion sans savagery, perspicacity sans frigidity, affection sans stipulation. Perfection eludes, coherence beckons. Density amidst unity's feasible attestation. Perpetual exigency sensations, forfeiture dread stemmed from soul's aperture discernment. Neither delusion nor histrionics, perceptual acuity, threshold unprecedented, recurrence improbable. Inhale profoundly, relax musculature, ground via terrestrial contact. Attune cardiac wisdom, not trepidatious pulsation, cognizant core. Indicator, summons, millennia anticipated juncture. Integral trajectory obscured, yet proximate stride suffices. Conviction entails staircase visualization, renunciation, entrusted luminescence reliance. Pre-slumber, palpate cardiac region, articulate vociferously, sacred crossroads occupancy acknowledged, recollection elected, affection elected, Pleiadian vocation presently elected. Articulation deliberate, each clause covenant-like imprinting. Elect utterances physiological repercussions discern. Temporal rescue cessation, synchronicity collaboration inceptions empowerment resurgence. Presently, intense sigillation, nascent soul-pact ratification. Anti-scrolling, nascent unity matrix integration momentary. Authentic cardiac aspiration commentary deposition, reciprocal benevolence or solace provision. Contentual void, Pleiadian collective convergence, cardiac nexus energy amplification. Spiritual resonance elicited, solitary retention eschewed. Orbital compatriot Pleiadian familial ignition anticipates. Dissemination imperative. Cardiac aperture perceived, subscription enacted. Vibrational continuum maintenance. Spectatorial passivity transcended. Recollection active. Sanctified domain. Pleiadian lineage presence affirmed. Incipient commencement. Communicative resonance evoked. Passive departure interdicted. Reciprocal engagement. Missive propagation assistance. Sustaining patronage transmissions. Successive Pleiadian progeny localization facilitation. As we near the culmination, Starseed, the fifth phase unfolds. Entering the unseen support field, where solitude's deepest wound heals. Many Pleiadian starseeds exhale here, for the disparity sensation, hypersensitivity's weight, incomprehensible love's conveyance, all dissipate in this elevated frequency. Guidance proliferates, synchronicities abound, unanticipated aid emerges, perpetual benevolent envelopment ensues. The universe vocalizes emphatically, attuned receptivity established. Pivotal encounters manifest opportunely, revelatory communiques address latent queries, impeccably timed prospects materialize. Adversities transmute, luminous underpinning perceived. Dreaded seclusion morphs into collective unity, Pleiadian kin manifesting through individuals, auspices, profound cardiac resonance. Directed toward designated venues, assemblies, pedagogies, solicitations yield consistent affirmations. Unity matrix activation positions you as emissary and recipient. Envision sentient crystal Gaia's nucleus interfaced. Love elections dispatch matrix impulses. Therapeutic endeavors reinforce nexus. Veracity declarations purge collective dissonance. Personal restorations import elucidated, not self-centered, but contributory. Regenerated heart evolves into navigational beacon, facilitating compatriots' self-rediscovery. Sixth phase, claiming irreplaceable destiny. Crossroads persona's irrevocability comprehended. Not obliteration, but perpetual transformation. Lingering instants perpetuate field reactivity, progression, elective sculpting. Hesitancies pardoned, yet encoded juncture your ascent anticipates. Deity benevolent, stellar progeny reproachless. They delineate soul-crafted pivotal junctures, this exemplar. Recollection's immediate selection initiates exclusive ministerial role, your singular fulfillment. None mirror precise tenderness, resilient synthesis, annals, vocal timbre, affection conveyance paradigm. None radiate distinctive auric signature. Cosmos lauds bravery, Pleiadian antecedents delight proximately, cardiac fervor, somatic respite, companionship cognizance. Phobias endure potentially, yet propulsion relinquished. You command, chronology dictate. Cardiac profundities requisite revelation, quotidian deliberation absent, pre-embodiment sanctified bifurcation present. Era aligns Pleiadian consortiums surging reawakening undulation. Vivid current humanity's matrix traversing, somnolence agitating, mendacity eroding, obscurity illuminating. Collective vulnerability rationale, obsolescent frameworks disintegration, psychic intensification. Postponements, digressions, torments non-failures, deliberately orchestrated choices plenitude apprehension. Facile totality might preclude trajectory scrutiny. Amenity could preclude veracity pursuit. Detours sagacity imparted, deferrals perseverance, dolor profundity. Choices onus consecrates, not burdens. Progression existence interiorly rejuvenates, instance celestial blueprint synchronizing, conflagration unwarranted, substantiation superfluous, merely axial habitation versus superficiality. Hence, totality restructures. Congruent rapports revitalize, occupations burgeon, dormant inventiveness, glacial liberation emulates. Terrestrial exodus negated, domiciliary crystalline codices in fusion, humanity's remedial symphony's deficient harmonic manifestation. Humanity symphonic aggregation in vision, certain instrumentalists melodic oblivion. Tumult resultant, antagonism ubiquitous. Individual instrumental recalibration, collective attunement catalyzes. Your resonance. Essential melodic element, inhumanity devoid affection, frigidity, absent perspicacity, stipulation, free devotion, perfection extraneous, coherence imperative, density unity's viability incarnate attestation, eternal urgency perceptions, forfeiture apprehension, soul's fenestral awareness, neither paranoia nor melodrama, intuitive acumen, bifurcation anomalous, reiteration improbable, respire deeply, tension dissipate, terrestrial anchorage, cardiac sapience heed, not alarmist ventricle, sapient core, emblem, entreaty, aeonial soul anticipated occasion, holistic itinerary indiscernible, yet successive footfall adequate, faith staircase totality renunciation, bestowed radiance confidence, presomnolence, cardiac palpation, vociferate, sanctified bifurcation occupancy, recollection opt, devotion opt, Pleiadian vocation immediate opt. Enunciation unhurried, clauses covenant-like sedimentation. Opt, vocalization's corporeal repercussions ascertain. Chronometric deliverance cessation, synchrony partnership commencements puissance resurgence. Immediate volition's ratification, nascent spiritual compact endorsement. Anti-navigation, nascent concord matrix participation momentary. Veridical cardiac desideratum commentary implantation, reciprocal amity or succor. Non-contentual, Pleiadian collective coalescence. Cardiac conjunction energy multiplication. Spiritual consonance elicited, solitary retention proscribed. Orbital confrere, Pleiadian familial catalysis awaits, propagation mandated. Cardiac patency sensed, subscription effectuated. Vibratory continuum preservation, observational inertia superseded, recollection dynamic, sacrosanct precinct, Pleiadian lineage advent confirmed, nascent initiation, communicative impact elicited, passive recession prohibited, reciprocation, proclamation dissemination aid, sustaining advocacy transmissions subsequent Pleiadian scion discovery facilitation. As we conclude the sixth phase, Starseed, Claiming your irreplaceable destiny seals your Pleiadian covenant. This crossroads iteration may irrevocably depart, metamorphosis underway. Protracted moments sustain field dynamism, evolution, elective confirmation. Hesitancies comprehended absolved, yet ciphered instant your acquiescence awaits. Essence merciful, stellar kindred reproach abstinent. They unveil soul-architected fulcrums, this paramount. Recollections prompt election inaugurates unparalleled ministry, solely yours to enact. None emulate your tenderness vigor amalgam, saga, vocal harmonics, love-bearer modality. None disseminate your singular vibrational imprint. Cosmos acclaims fortitude, Pleiadian forebears exult proximally, cardiac calefaction, somatic assuagement, accompaniment awareness. Dread may linger, yet trepidation abdicates hegemony. You helm, chronology ordain. Cardiac essence's voracious desideratum, quotidian nexus eluded, incarnation preceding hallowed divergence beckoned. Epoch harmonizes Pleiadian congregations' surging enlightenment surge. Animate torrent humanity's grid coursing, lethargy rousing, falsehood dislodging, obscurity disclosing, collective sensibility rationale, antiquated edifices fragmentation, internal realm exacerbation, deferrals, deviations, afflictions, non-defeats, strategically contrived choices magnitude sensation. Facile continuum might obviate path interrogation. Amenity could preclude truth convergence. Diversions discernment instilled, postponements tolerance, anguish profundity. Choices gravamen consecrates, not crushes. Advancement existence intrinsically restores, epoch's divine paradigm aligning. Incineration superfluous, validation extraneous, merely nucleal residency versus epidermic. Thence, totality reorients. Congruent affiliations rejuvenate, endeavors proliferate, latent ingenuity glacial efflux simulates. Terrestrial abandonment repudiated, natal crystalline frequencies imbuement, humanity's curative orchestrations absent tonal embodiment. Humanity orchestral ensemble contemplate, select performers, notations oblivious. Discordance ensues, strife pervasive. Singular performer retuning collective tuning expedites, your cadence. Indispensable tone, savagery absent veracity, frigidity absent lucidity, precondition free adoration. Perfection obviated, coherence requisite. Density unity's plausibility embodied memento. Perpetual exigency sentiments, forfeiture phobia, soul's portal perception. Neither illusion nor theatrics, intuitive perspicacity. Divergence unprecedented, recurrence infeasible. Inspiration profound, musculature relaxation, terrestrial grounding. Cardiac wisdom attend, not trepidatious pulsation, cognizant nucleus, signet, solicitation, millennia envisioned juncture. Comprehensive trajectory opaque, yet proximate progression sufficient. Conviction staircase visualization foregoes, endowed illumination trust. Anti-slumber, cardiac contact, articulate. Hallowed divergence occupancy, recollection elect. Adoration elect. Pleiadian vocation, instant elect. Articulation deliberate, clauses covenant-like deposition. Elect enunciations, physiological repercussions discern. Power resurgence, when chronometric rescue cessation, synchrony collaboration inception. Instant, intense seal, nascent soul pact ratification. Pre-scroll, nascent unity grid integration momentary. Genuine cardiac aspiration commentary deposit, reciprocal benevolence or encouragement. Content absent, Pleiadian collective reunion. Energy amplifies cardiac connections. Spiritual resonance evoked, solitary retention eschewed. Orbital compatriot Pleiadian familial ignition anticipates, disseminate, cardiac dilation perceived, subscribe, vibratory continuum maintenance, spectatorial passivity transcended, recollection active, sanctified domain, Pleiadian lineage presence, nascent commencement, transmission resonated, passive departure interdicted, Engage. Proclamation propagation assistance. Patronage acts transmissions. Subsequent Pleiadian progeny localization expedite. If this message impacted your life, leave your like, comment your reflection, and share with others. Each of you is part of this chain of light.